Today we're going to talk about the Toyota key fob. This is the one for my 2025 Tacoma TRD Sport Premium. Okay, and we're going to go over some of the functions on it. Okay, one of the first functions that we're going to discuss is the locking button. So when I hit the lock button, you hear it beeps once and the lights flash once. That means that it's locked. When I go to unlock it, it beeps twice and the lights flash. Okay. Down here at the bottom, and you can't see it from here, but I'm going to push the unlock button for the tailgate. And there we go. And the tailgate's opening at this point after it beeped twice. That will also close it. Okay. There's also a panic button on here, and it's your typical panic button. You push it in and it starts beeping the horn, and you push it again and it stops. I'm not going to do that today. It's nice and quiet out here. So that's the basic functions of it. Now we're going to dig into some of the proximity functions that it has. Now, as long as I've got the key fob, okay, in my pocket, okay, hopefully you can see that, I can reach into the truck and grab the handle, and you hear it beep twice. It just unlocked the truck. Okay. Close the door. There's a little indentation here on the top. Touch that and it beeps once, and that means that it's locked the truck. Okay. Now, that's all it is about getting in and out of your truck. Let's talk a little bit about how to start the truck. Now, I can take and get into the truck if I wanted to using the physical key. I just put the key in the slot, and just like any regular key you would use, and that'll get you into the truck. Just a word of warning, the alarm will probably be set off and you'll have to get inside the truck to disable it. Okay? So once you've done that, and you can put your foot on the brake, push the key, or push the start button, and now your truck is started up. To turn it off, it's even simpler. You don't even have to put your foot on the brake, and you just push the start button again. Okay? Now, I took a moment and I disassembled the key fob. Okay? And to do that, you pull out the key, the physical key, and there's a little slot that you can put the physical key into, a little groove, and you can twist it and it pops open the housing. Inside the housing, we've got a CR2450 battery. Okay, that battery resides on the other side, inside in this little slot. Okay, and the reason I took it apart is I wanted to show you something really interesting, because I got the battery out of this thing. Okay, with the battery out, all I have to do is put my foot on the brake, and push the button using the key fob. Okay, right now I've got the control module out of it, but just by pushing the key fob, I can start the engine. Okay, so even with the battery dead, you have a way of getting your vehicle started. Okay. Now that I've gotten my key fob back together again, I'm going to show you another very interesting thing that you can do with this. If you hold the top key down, which is the lock button, and push the bottom unlock twice, you'll see it flash 4 times and then stop flashing. The interesting thing about that is, now that I've done that, I cannot start the truck. In fact, it's given me a warning, says key not detected, check key location. I have disabled the key fob. So with some of these thieves running around nowadays, and they can scan, from a distance, they can scan your key fob and go and steal your vehicle. So it's a theft deterrent, or if you want to save battery on it, and you've got it stored somewhere, you can disable it also. So another interesting thing about the key fob. Oh, one last thing. To reactivate your key fob, all you have to do is push a button, any of these buttons, once. And now they're working. So I put my foot on the brake, push the button, and it starts. And that's all it took to reactivate the key fob. So let's talk a little bit about starting your Tacoma with the key fob. As long as you've got all the right things enabled and stuff like that, you should be able to start your Tacoma. So you got to push the lock button 3 times, and on the 3rd time you hold it down, and I usually count to 4 when I hold it down on that 4th time. So let's give it a try. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I release. You see the light starts flashing, and the Tacoma just started. Okay, so that's how the remote start works. One of the problems I have with the remote start is, from my point of view, it doesn't have a lot of range to it. So I end up using the Toyota app more often to start my Tacoma. Okay, here we're going to use the key fob to unlock or to open the tailgate on the Tacoma. So and this is, typically this is on some of the higher grades. This is a premium, and it comes with that as an option. But I push this button and hold it, and it opens. I push it and hold it, and it closes. Okay. Another way of opening it is to push this button on the side. It opens it. You can also, when you've got your hands full of something, push on it, and it closes. Okay. Also, to open and close your tailgate, on the inside of the truck, there's a button. Okay. So now I'm in the truck's turned off, and I push and hold it. It opened up. You can't see that, but the little graphic on the dash indicates that the tailgate is open. I push and hold it. And it is now closed. So that's how the tailgate works on the Toyota Tacoma. The next video in this series is on the slim key and the advantages and maybe even the disadvantages of carrying a slim key around with you. It all depends on your point of view. Thanks again for watching Everyday Tacoma. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and happy taco hunting. Now, if you see some value in this video or any of the others here on the channel, do me a favor, head over to Custom Address Sign. That's where we create custom aluminum metal art. I can print your favorite digital photographs on glossy, gallery quality aluminum panels. Glamour shots of your Tacoma? car show photos, action shots in the dirt, we'll turn it into a stunning print with a custom drop shadow frame ready to hang. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Till later.